great big old state of Texas. Vonda Putt here. How y'all doing today? Today we're going to reveal some of the things that we made in resin yesterday. Our little hearts that are going to be magnets. Some little jewelry pieces. Oh, jewelry pieces. That one wants to be done. I made this for a little girl. Isn't that just adorable? It's got a butterfly and a flower in it, and then it's just got some really fine glitter on the back. I'll have to shave down the back of it or fill it, or both. It actually just needs a little bit of trimming. But isn't that cute? Cute little necklace for a little girl. Okay, I'll put it back in there for our reveal. First thing I wanted to do is show you how what I use to mix my resin in. These I get at the dollar store. They're like $1.50 a piece, maybe $1 a piece. And my spatula, skinny, tall, long, skinny spatula, I got from Tupperware. So they were $10 on sale. They're normally like $12. Anyway, so this is what we mixed our resin in yesterday, and I just laid it on its side like this on the table. And to clean it, all you have to do is hold on to the handle. Uh-oh, it didn't work. Anyway, you're supposed to be able to, usually I just hold on to the handle and twist it and then roll it all the way around like cotton candy and all of the resin comes out. Looks like I'm going to have to call my granddaughter and have her peel it because she loves doing that. Anyway, I'll get another set to mix our resin with for today. Okay, so we're ready to mix some more resin today because we've got to pour some more on these two parts on the roses. See, they're nice and set up inside there, no bubbles. Nice and set up. Don't see any bubbles in that one either. And nice and set up, and I don't see, if you want to look, you can hold it up to a really good light and look through the bottom of your thing and see that there's no bubbles in there. Okay, we also have to, I'm going to add resin with this glitter in it in the back of this, so those flowers will really pop. And we did this test pour on resin. I put resin with glitter on it, and then I put the flowers and stuff, pressed them on it, and then we're going to put a top coat on that. We'll pop out our little butterflies and our flower we made. It ended up getting a whole bunch of bubbles. Even though I popped them, they're kind of craterish on the back, but that doesn't matter because it's just going to adorn a child's, I'm going to make a child's like jewelry catcher. My granddaughter wants one, so I'm going to make her one for Christmas with this, and I'm going to try to find a fairy mold. So if anybody knows of a good fairy mold about 6 inches tall, cute fairy, you know, maybe sitting, or sitting would be really cute because then I could make a wave and sit her on the wave. And then I'm going to ordain it with a bunch of resin, flowers, and butterflies because she loves those. And if you remember, we poured in this little tray, this little plastic tray I found, and I didn't finish the test on it. Now I wish I would have, because guess what? Resin does not come out of these. So because it's see-through, I'm going to wash all the sticky resin off of this side with alcohol or with mineral spirits or something to get the plastic clean. I'm going to go ahead and pour some blue on it because you can really see the starfish in the shells really good, and the little white waves I threw in there off camera last night. And so if I just fill it now with some light blue or turquoise like this color in the back, then I can just cut all the edges of the plastic off down to where the resin's at and maybe get it out somehow. I don't think it's going to because it just bends, but maybe if I let it cure long enough. These corners are just taped, so I can cut the tape and you know, make it so that I can cut the edges down. So that's an issue, but I'm still going to finish it and see what I can do with it. So I have still my little turtle molds if we have extra resin. I have 4 of them, and I'll show you how I use the mineral or the mica powders to paint these before pouring in them, if I get to them to do that. And then I also have this little teeny tiny little mold of little girl stuff, and we call Kinley our princess. So there's a little crown there and some hearts with bows in the middle of them, and just a few little things that I want to put on our trinket box, so, or trinket tray. So with that being said, I think we'll go ahead and pop out the ones that we can pop out, like these little hearts. Remember these? Okay, let's see how they pop out of these trays. Now this might not be, hopefully it's set up enough. Come on, come out wherever you are. Hopefully it's set up. It's been overnight. Okay, why is nothing coming out? Oh my goodness. Okay, that one's coming loose, so there's nothing wrong with my resin. And these are made for resin, so they should come out. If not, I'm going to have to call Little Windows, and they're going to say, could you use our resin? And I'm going to say, no, it's too expensive. Okay, well, that's not working. Let me see if I can pull them this way to break them loose. Okay, well, I might have to work on these later because I don't want to waste your time, but maybe I'll let them set some more. They are still a little stretchy, so I'm going to need those. Okay, we'll move on to the butterflies. Now, these are silicone trays, so, and this one also is a silicone one, also by Little Windows. So these should come out of here because this is casting resin. It should get every little tiny detail. And they're still a little soft too. Look at that. Whoops. Oh, I almost made him fly away. Can you see it? Every little tiny detail on there. Oh, it's too close to my color of my hand. So because these are still a little soft, I'm going to bend them a little bit and try to set them in something that will hold that bend until they dry, because I think they would be really cute with their little wings bent like they're going to fly off. But they might be a little dry already for that. There's one. I don't think I got this one full enough on the little bottom. But, see if I can do it this way. Look at that. See if my camera will focus on it. Can you see it? Can you see the details in it? Okay, maybe on the bigger one. It had a bubble on the end of its wing, didn't it? Didn't see that until just now. That's okay, those are easy to hide when you're doing little trays with rocks and stuff on them. And here's the big one. Oh, again, I got a little bubble there. It's because the stuff was so thick, but look at the detail. I almost let it go too long before I poured these little trinkety things. So, okay, and now our flower. I'm excited to see how this comes out. I've never used this mold before. It's supposed to be a really cool looking one. Oh wow! Besides a couple of little bubbles in the petals, see if I can stick this on my finger without crushing it. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I should have put my dragonfly glitter in there. Oh, okay, next time. Okay, that's those. I might do that one again with if I have leftover glitter from this tray. Okay, the ones that are finished in here, of course you saw the little one with the butterfly and the little flower. Now those are just stickers that I put in there. I have tons of stickers. I used to make Christmas balls with things inside of them. Okay, that's one. Here's another little kid's one. Oh, I love this. This has a real seashell in it and some fish swimming around, and it's got the blue glitter in the back. They're very iridescent, so I don't know how good you can see them, but I think they'll be cute little necklaces. They're just the right size for little girls. Okay, the clear one with the flowers in it for my granddaughter is there. Look how pretty that is. That's a little pink petal off of her first roses and some little miniature daisies and a little daisy leaf. It's going to be a necklace for her. And then I did this one for her, and this one has a bubble in it. I was kind of disappointed in this one, but it's kind of thin, and I might put it back in and pour it again. But you can kind of get the idea of what they look like. See that big bubble hole? I might pour that again, and I'll poke a hole through the back of the leaf, and I think I'll do that. Get it back in there, all the way down in flat. Okay. Now these, I just had extra resin, and I haven't made them full thickness, but I'm thinking about it. I just wanted to see what they look like on the other side. So remember these that we did? With just some Indian ink, alcohol ink, and white ink in them, and it just made kind of a little splotchy butterfly in that one. And then on the back it looks like a little flower. So I might let these just get hard and sand the back down and put a top coat on it and do a reversible necklace. Here's another one. This one's a little thicker. Oh, and this one the green went through on. The green, let me move this light. That's just the green alcohol paint and the white. That looks kind of pretty. And then on the back it's like blue and green and white flower. Okay, we'll do the next one. Oh, this one did little bubbles too. I just think that's so cute. Just those little bubbles in there. Look at those little bubbles of blue ink. And then the back, of course, has the little blue and white flower on it. Okay, we're going to do a round one now. And these, oh, this one's adorable. Look at that. It's got pink and green and purple and white. And the back is just kind of a little ink pattern, like a little ink storm, like little clouds. The next one is, oh, the same, only it's the purple with the blue on the back. Let's purple and green. And then it's blue and green on the back. Okay, then we had some oval shaped ones that we did. And these were clear with my skin in it. That's what those look like. And the back is, I just did a blue, green, and white. Looks like a wing, but it's just a ink pattern. And the other one with my skins. Oh, look at that. I don't know if this camera does this justice or not. And then it's clear with the flower and the skin showing through the back on that one. Well, this one does too, I guess. That's got the skin showing through on it too. They're just definitely different colors, but they're from the same skin. Isn't that weird? I did both skins, cut them out of the same skin. Okay, and then we just have the one left that I'm going to pour a little more in. Then we have our trinket tray, oval or octagon trinket tray. I'm going to move all these out of the way because I am going to be mixing some paint here. Oh, I can't believe I can't get my little hearts out. Okay, look at the bottom. That's got a really cool looking flower. Almost like a butterfly in the bottom of it, in the green with the pink background. Okay, I'm going to break the sides edges. I love this mold. They have the coolest little ridge around the bottom here. Can you see that? So when it's done, it's all like manicured glass. It's really amazing. I did a clear trinket tray with little shells in it. Okay, once you loosen those up, these you can just simply get a hold of one side and just roll it down with your fingers all the way around. And then you just continue to roll it down. And you don't have to push on it to pop it out or anything. You just roll it inside out. Okay, just like that. And then squeeze it like that with your fingers. See, squeeze it. And then squeeze it the other way. And this is still a little soft. Quite soft still. Okay, come out, wherever you are. Oh, I don't want to rip it. Oh, there we go. Okay, look at that. You can see the green ink that went down in there from the bottom. Let me see if I can get you away from that light a little bit. It's like marble. It's like purple and green marble. And see what I mean about that little ridge, how finished it is? And look at the inside. Look how shiny that is. I just love this resin. And that's just from me doing the ink on the bottom. And it was really thick, remember? So it really worked its way down in the sides and stuff, which I just love. I love it. I love it. Oh, I love that one. Okay, move our little butterflies. Fly away, butterfly. And then you just take this and just turn it right side out again. Ta-da! And then, of course, all my overflow and stuff, I just let my granddaughter sit and pick these off because she loves it. She says it reminds her of peeling skin when you have a sunburn, after your sunburn heals. Whatever, I guess, makes you feel good. But she loves doing it, so. This one is still tacky, but that's okay. We'll put a clear coat on it. So I'm going to go ahead and mix up my resin, and I will be right back. Okay, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm back. I've just got to heat this up to get a couple bubbles out that came to the top, and I'll be right with you. You should always wear your respirator when you're heating. Okay, my resin is culture cast, and it's a casting resin, and it's 1-to-1 part. It's really good. Okay, here we go. We're gonna fill some stuff up. First thing I'm going to do is put a little on this little, oh, I'll bring you down, sorry, on this little necklace here. And when I get it on there, I'm going to take my little poker and poke it down in that hole I made on top of that plant. Okay, there it is. And a little skewer. Well, I put that down in there and a whole bunch of bubbles come out. Look at that. Okay, no bubbles there now. Let's set that back out of the way. Okay, I put about a teaspoon of the glitter in there. I don't know if you can see that. It was this, and I believe that it's, I don't know, just something from Joann's. So I'm going to put some resin in here. About an ounce, probably. Oh, almost knocked it over. Okay, I'm going to get one of these little stirrers to stir it up with. Just stir it in good. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, I might have got too much in there. And probably be very opaque. Can you see it? Look at that bling. Okay. That's going to go in this little tray here with the flowers in it. Well, some of it is anyway. Put a little more in there. I want it to fill it up really good. And that will just flatten itself out. You just do it like a painting and just roll it around. It's self-leveling, so that's going to be pretty. See if I need any more in there. A little bit more. I don't want to run it over, but I do want it to be full. It's doing its thing. Don't see any bubbles, but I'm going to heat it just a little bit. Low. Okay, and that one's done. I'm going to move it over here, out of the way. I'm going to finish pouring these roses next, because they're my most important on my list. You pour it right on the center, it will run down and not have so many bubbles. Okay, those two are done. I'm going to wipe them off, or to put a little heat in them to make sure there's no bubbles. Start bringing those bubbles up. Thought that was falling off. Let's see if we have enough left for this. If not, I can pour more tomorrow over it. Maybe put some red glitter in the bottom of it or something. Okay, well, that one is not full. All right. Get the bubbles out. Might have enough to put over this tray and this coaster if I really scrape out my container. Sorry, my hands are shaking. It happens to me quite a lot. Makes it hard sometimes to do intricate work that I really love to do. Okay, let's spread that out a little bit. I at least want to get it covered so those flowers don't look all funky. I have some real top coat casting craft coming soon, and I'll put another coat of that on it. That looks kind of pretty, doesn't it? Not my favorite, but don't know unless you try it. Okay, well, I think I'm going to call that done for today, and oh, I still have glitter left. I want to put a little more in there because I don't want it to I might end up putting the rest of it in there, bring it all the way up. Okay, now it's full. Let's see. See how much I have in there that I can put in this little turtle. And his little body. This isn't the kind of painting Micah is on like I was talking about, but I just thought this might be cute, this bling on this little turtle here. At least on his turtle shell. Okay, well, let's see how that does. And if I like it, we might be making bling turtles. Get some down in this little head down here. And up on these little flippers. Whoops. Okay. Sorry, I'm concentrating because it's so small. I'm just trying to get a coating of it everywhere. And then I'll fill it with clear or whatever color I have left after my next pour. Okay. And we will call that a done day. And tomorrow we'll come back and see how everything turned out, and we'll pour some more resin. And see how these are doing here. I need to, oh yeah, there's some bubbles. Just going to get this thing off here. If you want to look at my respirator, this is a 3M half mask. And these are dust and odor control. So I'll hang her back up over here where she goes. And I'll bring you up for a little bit. Or I'll try to bring you up a little bit so I can say goodbye to you. Well, thanks for hanging out with me again, and I'm going to try to get these out of this. I'm telling you, if this ruins my little thing here, I cannot figure out why they won't come out. Come out, come out. They've got to come out. They've got to. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Maybe they're too soft still. Oh, I think I heard one pop. I heard another one pop. Side pop. Oh, maybe they just weren't set up enough. Maybe I waited long enough to... Let me see about these. Okay, well, they're not coming out. Okay, y'all have a good rest of your Sunday, and be good to yourself and kind to everyone else. I'll see you in 24 hours. Bye. Good morning and welcome to the great big old state of Texas. Vondaputt here. How are y'all doing? Today we're going to reveal the rest of the resin pieces that we did this week. So I'm going to not waste any time, and I'm going to bring you down and see what we can see. Okay, let's try that. Okay, this is our net. We're going to take that off. And if you remember, we did this. It does have a top coat on it. Not impressed with it, so it's probably going in file 13. Unless somebody wants it, I'll send it to you if you pay the postage for free. Okay, I put a little more resin in this one, remember, because it had a bubble in it. Well, you can't see the bubble anymore, but you can see the broken leaf, which I guess is okay. So we'll pop that out and see how it looks close up. Oh, and I got a divot in one end. So, yeah, I'm not impressed too much with that one either. I guess I would be if it didn't have the resin hoofla. But we'll see. Okay, let's see. Turtle's not ready. We put these roses in these containers. I'm sorry, I've got to bring you up a little bit more. I can't see what I'm showing you, and I want to make sure you're seeing what I'm showing you, so. Okay, that's better. Okay. Little roses that we did. And these little plastic cubes. You just pull the sides out on each side. These are kind of hard to get out. This is really good, a really good mold. You have to fold all 4 sides over and then try to roll them down, which can be difficult if you have bad hands like I do. And you don't have to push up on the bottom, just roll the sides down. Ooh, here it comes. Ooh, here it comes. Remember, it's upside down. Let's see, do we have any bubbles in there? And there might be one or two, but let's see. Oh. Are you ready? Okay, that's the back side. Couple little bubbles in there. Turn it on its side, upside down. Looks pretty good. Bubble there. Flowers are so hard to do without any bubbles. Okay, here we go. You ready? And voila. Doesn't that look pretty? I just love these. Just something to sit on your desk to remind you of, you know, somebody that gave you the flowers, you know, you just dry them and have somebody put them in resin for you. Okay, that's the small one. Then we have this size, which is, let's see, how big is that? That is, this mold is 2 1/4 inches across by 2 inches tall. Okay, again, just pull the sides loose. And then try to get all 4 of them. This one's a lot thicker, you can tell. And this isn't even the biggest one that I have. Okay. Get this side started. 2. Go down. Oh, this really hurts me, sorry. Okay, let me try it again. Oh. Go down. Oh, painful. And you can see where it's turning white, but it doesn't hurt the mold. See, we have lots of bubbles in this one. I could not get the bubbles to come out of this one for the life of me. And this is for my granddaughter, and she hates having bubbles in them. I'm like, sis, when you're doing resin with flowers, oh, there it goes. You're always going to have a few bubbles. Okay, I left the stem in this one, so it really looked like it's suspended. Oh, I can't stand that I got bubbles in there. I'm going to have to do another one for her. And that's what the rose looks like. Now see, I think it's fine with the bubbles, but it makes it look like it's breathing to me, which it is actually. So anyway, so there's those two. This one I still have to pour some more resin on. I haven't made up any more resin. Now you just pop these molds right side out again. They're completely clean inside, and they fit inside of each other. So okay, and then this one, if you remember, we did dried flowers in it, and then we did the glitter on the back. So, same thing with this, you just got to pull the edges out. These come out really, really easily. And voila. Now, the back, see how the resin or the glitter the really fine stuff kind of settled in the middle of it? Not real hot on that, but it's still pretty. But the reason I put that behind there is for this. Now that really makes your flowers stand out. However, it is opaque, it's not see-through. So, that being said, if you prefer the more opaque style, like, where did it go? I know I had it up here. Oh, there it is. It's so opaque, or so clear, that I couldn't see it standing next to another painting. Okay, so this is the previous one that I made with the, just with the alcohol ink in the back. So it's more see-through, so you can see through it. Okay, and compared to this one. So, whatever you think you would like the best, I have these. Well, the glitter one's for sale. This one has a goober on the back. If I can get it sanded out, I might sell this one and try another one. But, yeah, whichever one. They're $10.99 plus your shipping, and I ship the cheapest I can ship, so you get charged exactly what I get charged, and I even will email you a post office receipt. So if you don't spend $35, you have to pay shipping. If you spend $35 or more, it's free shipping in the US. So there's those. I did manage to get, remember these little hearts? I managed to get one out, just one, and they are so gorgeous. I don't know if you can see that glitter in there. Trying to get my camera to focus on it. Look at that glitter, it's amazing. That's amazing. And for some reason this resin is a little soft. It's not soft in these. Well, the base coat is. That's so weird. I must have poured it wrong or something, because some of the trinkets like this are really soft. Oh, see how soft that is also? And this has been 24 hours. It should be hard. But let's see. Yep, see, this one's pliable also. So, well, I'll see how they do after a while longer. Well, that's our big reveal, and I thank you for being with me for this video, and y'all be good to each other and kind to everyone else. Love y'all. Bye.